Yo, what is up guys? Maui here, and today this is going to be a different video. We're not doing a video about just the gameplay of Black Cat. We're actually going to be talking about the situation that we have with Black Cat. That's right, this is a Black Cat situation. Now you're probably wondering what's wrong with Black Cat. Why does Black Cat have to be some sort of situation that has to be clarified and brought to us by the community? Well, to be honest with you, there's nothing wrong with Black Cat. Not that I see. I've been playing Black Cat for a while now, and most of the time, 9 out of 10 is because of the way I play her and the playstyle that I use her for, and not just the character itself. The character itself is fine. It's actually pretty broken, if to say the least. So, what's the issue? Well, you see, here's the thing. Black Cat, when she was released for the first week, everybody seemed to play her, especially not just in comp, but also in quick play, which was okay. It was fine by me. I had to literally fight and be faster than other people just so I can play Black Cat. But after a week, people just stopped playing Black Cat. I'm not sure because they just decided to forget about her or just forgot about Black Cat as a character in general. After the past week, I've literally been playing Black Cat nonstop, and for some odd reason, nobody has played Black Cat. Whenever I try to go to a different match or a new match, and I literally just on my phone scrolling TikTok, literally no one chooses Black Cat. I'm like the last person to choose my character in my team, and then Black Cat's just available. Like no one wants to touch her. So what is wrong with Black Cat? Is there something off with her that people don't want to play her? Well, as I addressed before in this video, there's nothing wrong with her, or her utilities and her abilities that make her, you know, very much non-viable in the competitive setting. So what is wrong? Actually, a YouTuber actually addressed this before I did, so which is pretty good, and I actually saw it recently. There's a YouTuber that goes by the name Spitfire, and Spitfire literally had the same question as I did. Black Cat players have been disappearing, or at the very least, disappeared. But for what purpose? What reason? Well, I have a few theories, and some of those theories could be, now I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a trigger warning for those of you who are going to disagree with me when I say the honest to God truth, but here it goes. You've been warned. So I'm not going to say it's the creators or the game developers' fault. The developers literally gave so much hype and so much, like, you know, expectations from Black Cat to be one of those best playable characters ever, that when she was released, the hype wasn't really living up to its expectations. Now, when it comes to like aesthetic wise, like, her physique and her like abilities and her like, just the way she looks like a baddie overall. I mean, yeah, they definitely live up to its hype. But however, for the rest of the kit, it really didn't live up to its hype. It's just, they just glorified this character way too much that when she's finally played, people were like, it's whatever, it's not really that big of a deal, which really was, I think, in my opinion, one of the major downfalls of this character, which is the biggest disappointment in my entire life. Don't get me wrong, I still play this character, as you can tell and see from my other videos, but at the very least, yeah, it's just really, really not the hype we've been waiting for. I mean, like, they've over-glorified this person so much that when you actually, it sounds good on paper, but when you actually like play the character and when you actually experience it, it's like, whatever. Pretty good character design though, I'm not gonna lie. Counters. Oh my god. Do you know how many counters there are for Black Cat? Oh my god, bro. There are so many counters for Black Cat, and it's so obnoxious just how many counters there are for Black Cat, bro. I'm not just talking about Thing and freaking Angela. I'm talking about like characters you don't even think can counter Black Cat. I'm talking about Squirrel Girl, Luna. Yes, those two characters, Luna and Squirrel Girl, can easily counter Black Cat like nothing. And I know Black Cat has the ability to literally just cleanse herself with it, but let's be honest, bro. Who the hell uses cleanse? Let's be honest, bro. I highly doubt anybody uses cleanse, bro. I think cleanse is like the most rarely used thing ever used in Black Cat's utility. I mean, I think people used Black Cat's portal ring than freaking cleanse more than anything, really. And when you have counters like Daredevil, Iron Fist, Spider-Man, Luna, Mantis, Thing, Angela, yeah, you kind of get to feeling that maybe Black Cat isn't really supposed to be good after all. I mean, kind of sucks when everybody's running dive comp and everybody's running anti-dive. Like, that's all they run in comp, which is so obnoxious. So yeah, especially when you're playing a higher rank in competitive, yeah, it really sucks. Playing higher rank is competitive is so obnoxious because people are communicating constantly, pinpointing where the flankers are, and obviously you cannot get the element of surprise because let's face it, dive characters, including black character, are dive characters and flank characters, which means that their main goal, like their main advantage, is the element of surprise. Because when the enemies least expect a dive character like Black Cat to be coming, yeah, they kind of get off guard, and before you know it, it's too late. They can't really do anything before they go through their abilities and try to save themselves. That's literally the whole point of flank characters. That's like the number one advantages flank characters have, is just taking the enemy by surprise. However, if they know you're coming, low-key, really kind of hard to get a kill with Black Cat if they know you're coming. So yeah, it's really unbecoming to the point that, yeah, you're just going to run anti-dive, and run Namor and all those characters, and this is not going to be a fun time for you. I'm not saying you should play Black Cat into those, but I'm just saying if you're really determined to play Black Cat, you have to play very differently from what you're usually going to play. Low ranks is fine, but like when you're playing higher ranks, yeah, it's a different whole other ball game. I promise you that right now. The players, yep, I knew this was going to come. Guys, are you really surprised I'm going to bring up the player base when they play Black Cat? Okay, I'm going to tell you this simply. When it comes to competitive and quick play, you guys play Black Cat like a bunch of dumbasses. I am not even kidding you, bro. You have no idea how many times I've seen Black Cat players playing so dumb. Literally playing with frontline tanks for some odd reason. Like, it boggles my mind how dumb you guys are playing Black Cat. And you guys are wondering, oh, I'm going to stop playing Black Cat because she's not really good. No, stupid. The only person that's not good with Black Cat is you as a player. You cannot even imagine how many times Black Cat players try to 1v1 me and they lose. I wonder why. Bro, it's not that the character's bad, it's that you're trash. It's literally all there is to it. Low-key, they're trying to play Black Cat like she's freaking Mr. Fantastic. Like, I don't even know who told them to play like that, but that's absolutely not how you play Black Cat. And because she has so many utilities and so many things that really hurt somebody with a freaking low IQ, yeah, well, except for me. I mean, I have a low IQ, and yeah, I know how to play this character to perfection. Almost. Anyways, as I was saying, people with low IQ brain cells obviously can't figure out how to play this character, so obviously they were going to give up the first chance they get, because apparently a 4-star character like Black Cat is just too hard for people to understand and play. Because they think playing Black Cat is the equivalent of playing Mr. Fantastic frontlining with your tanks. It really is not. Also, I've seen Black Cat players literally use different types of their utility that Black Cat has that does nothing to them. They literally cleanse without even getting affected by a CC. Like, why are you using cleanse when you're not getting affected by CC? What are you doing? Because since she has that in her kit, it has to be mandatory for her to use her. Hey, Black Cat players, newsflash, they're all situational. Every single utility that you see in Black Cat's arsenal is freaking situational. You're not required to use it. You're not forced to use it. It is situational. If you're trying to portal somewhere with a thick wall, guess what? Hey, you can use a portal, put it on a wall, boom, you just travel literally from that wall to the other side of the wall. Situational. You can literally use that situationally. I'm not saying use it all the time, but you can use it situationally. I use invisibility all the time. That's all the thing I use. Rarely I use the portal, but it's situational. I don't have to use it unless I absolutely need to, or at least I have to do a shortcut in order to get to the point on time. And another thing about the portal, I'm not sure if you guys know how to read, which is very terrifying, but I've seen Black Cat players literally use the portal in the air with Black Cat to try to teleport to the point. Newsflash, you don't use the teleport that Black Cat has in order to get to the point like Doctor Strange. That's not how it works. You have to put it on a wall, and it only allows you to traverse through the walls on the opposite side of it. It's not a Doctor Strange portal. You guys are so odd for that. I don't know how you guys can't read the description of each ability and utility that Black Cat has. What are you guys doing? And I know it sounds like I'm mostly blaming the player base for it, but I mean, the player base is basically the majority of the reason why people don't want to play Black Cat anymore. But it's not the only reason why. Like I said before, it's the developer's fault. It's the characters that exist in the game that need to be nerfed, like Elsa Bloodstone, but she never got nerfed, not even once, not even majorly. And also, it's the player base who don't decide to take the time out of their day to literally play Black Cat to the point where they can learn to master her and actually be effective with her and change and adapt to her playstyle when it comes to people switching counters for Black Cat. But hey, it's the character, right? Yeah, it has to be. There's no way it was you. Can't be. Alright, that's it for this rant. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be making more Black Cat videos, and even I might actually consider making videos on how to teach people how to play Black Cat efficiently, because you guys seem to literally need all the help you can get. Guys, I want you guys to play Black Cat as effectively and as good as possible. I want everybody in Marvel Rivals to be literally being good playing Black Cat and playing the majority of Marvel Rivals playing this character. This character really isn't that bad of a character, guys. Like, I will, if you ask me, bro, I will literally teach you the steps by steps on how to become a good Black Cat. I promise you. Watch my videos, or I'll make new videos about how to like play a top 500 Black Cat. It's just not that hard. I will literally teach you.